Hey guys, what is the crack with you? My name is Roscoe and you're very welcome back to Drive Quirky. It's 2026 and myself and Diego are hitting the ground running this year and we're going to produce lots of great content for you. And we're starting off the year with a car called a Toyota Sera. If you watch this channel, you already know what that is because I'm obsessed with them. And a lot of our future content is going to be talking about Toyota Seras. But today, this is Faas from the Netherlands.
Yes.
Faas, how are you?
Hello, nice to meet you, Ross.
Well, we've already met. Thank you so much for coming down. So Faas is living in Dublin and he's, sorry, you're from the Netherlands, but you're living in Dublin for a year.
Yes, for half a year.
For
actually.
half a year,
yeah.
okay. And he brought his Toyota Sera with him. So Faas drove it all the way down here to Waterford and we've spent the day looking at Faas's car, cleaning it, making little adjustments to it. And then we brought it out and took it for a spin around Waterford and took some footage of it. But I just thought we might like to have a chat about Toyota Seras, seeing as
Absolutely.
I'm a Toyota Sera fan, you're a Toyota Sera fan. By the way, the two of us happen to be neurodivergent as well, the three of us.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's have a chat about the Sera.
Yes,
So
we will.
how many Toyota Seras are in the Netherlands?
There's about 10, as far as I know. There's, could name them all, but you know, some are in museums, some are in private ownership and just stand around all day, and some are in dealers, just standing there.
Because
being Seras,
it's a very rare car.
Yes, it is.
And it's kind of difficult to know how many Toyota Seras are left. I know that in the UK they have a system for tracking how many are on the road, but that doesn't tell you how many are in the country.
No.
Yeah, in Ireland there's definitely not many. Well, we know of somebody who has a lot of them. There's a collector in Ireland who has a lot of them, 10 plus. But there's another few floating around. There might be 20 in the country or 30 or something like that.
Well, the lucky thing is that I feel like people in the UK and Ireland, you know, as everyone's already driving on the left side of the road, because the Sera is of course right-hand drive. It's easier to import. It's just you import it and you just drive like any other normal car. But for me in the Netherlands, I'm always driving on the right side of the road.
Sure, and that probably limits the amount of Toyota Sera imports into continental Europe.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. So tell me this. I know personally myself, I'm just obsessed with the way the Sera looks. It's just got this amazing shape, amazing silhouette.
Yeah.
Are you equally obsessed with the Sera?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, my whole Toyota journey, it started when I got a Starlet. And the Starlet, I always thought, you know, the Starlet P8, and it's kind of rounded and it's kind of cool. But I just thought the Sera, like, it's such a modern car. Like, if anyone, I always ask them, like, hey, when do you think the Sera was made? Whenever they have a chat with me, and they always think, yeah, 2000 maybe, because it looks so round, it looks so modern, and then
That's
like,
interesting.
well, it actually is 35 years old. 35 years old? You're not serious, they say.
That's interesting because in Ireland, on the registration plates, we put the year on the registration,
that's
so
very true.
everybody knows that it's an old car. But that's interesting. So in the continent, nobody knows what age necessarily the cars are. So you could ask somebody that question. And okay, so tell me about some stuff that you've done to the car, because I know you're pretty handy. You like to do a few things yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. So tell us, did much stuff have to be like repaired on it?
No, this one was actually, well, I've got two Seras, so that's the one has oil engine damage and is back home somewhere. That there's of course a whole engine rebuild waiting to be eventually done. But this Sera, no, it's really good. It's grand. It just drives, and I've been trying to source together a whole super live sound system, and I only need the head units for it all to work. So
let's talk about the super live sound system for a minute. Okay, so Toyota back in 1990 released the Sera, and there was an optional extra sound system.
Yes.
And it had 10 speakers. It had one speaker in the middle of the dash.
Yeah.
It had two tweeters.
Yeah.
Two mids down below.
Yeah.
And then it had 4 speakers on the rear parcel shelf,
Yes.
which rotate to point the sound at different surfaces in the car.
Yeah.
And then you have a subwoofer
Yes.
and an amplifier.
Yes.
And there's a special head unit for the Sera where you press a button and the speakers in the rear will rotate and they'll bounce the sound waves off the rear glass and change the soundstage.
Yeah, making it sound like you're in some kind of concert hall.
Yeah.
That's their idea, that's their intention, that it sounds like it's coming from everywhere.
Yeah. And so you your car didn't have it, so you've pieced it together, and you've just one last piece to get, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
The head unit.
Yes, and that's also the hardest to find most of the
Is
time.
it?
So yes,
Right.
yes.
So the last piece of the puzzle, because I've never been in a car with SLSS. None of my Seras have had them, and I've never even heard the thing live.
Oh, so this was your first time?
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah.
So actually, while we're talking about the Super Live sound system, I did actually learn a few things today off Faas, because he brought along a CD. We don't have it here, do we? There's a CD that came with the car when it's the Super Live sound system, and it's like a demo CD for the car.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
yeah, kind of.
And so I heard that for the first time today. So that was interesting. Yeah, so the Super Live sound system is a very interesting part of the Sera, but obviously the most impressive and important thing is the doors.
Of course.
Yeah.
Those are always, that's every Sera.
That's every Sera. And you kindly let me drive your Toyota, and Diego drove it as well. But one thing that I thought was really cool was the door struts are really strong on it.
Yes, they are.
So you obviously replaced the door struts and the boot struts.
Oh yeah, for the driver's side door just was too weak, and you really had to pull it open. And now it's the new one, and it's just click, and ooh, there it goes.
So there's the CD, and
Well, the CD is back in the player down still.
don't forget that.
No, I won't.
Yeah. So and the car drives well, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Yeah, the automatic is really, I really like the automatic.
You like the auto?
Yes, I do. I would want to have one with manual eventually, but you know they're a bit harder to source. So
Yeah.
and the automatic is like the Sera isn't really, for me, it's not really a car you drive to be like cool and fast. It's well, cool. Of course, you're always cool if you're driving Sera, but it's just it's more a relaxing, more a luxury car. Yeah, yeah.
It is. Actually, Diego, what did you think of the driving experience, driving with the canopy roof and everything? Because this was your first time driving a Sera today.
Yeah, it was kind of a feeling inside of aquarium. It was really, really nice to drive.
Like an aquarium.
Yeah, it's really cool. I might get one, for myself.
Yeah. And what about spare parts on that? Because it is a little bit stressful, isn't it, with the Toyota Sera, in terms of some of the parts are quite rare on it now.
Yeah, but most of the stuff you can just source from Starlets or Corollas around the same time.
Except the bodywork.
Yes,
and
the bodywork
glass.
Yeah, well, I've got my second Sera and I have been sourcing, but I don't have infinite second Sera, so.
Has the Sera gotten you many girls over the years? Like your girlfriend, is she your girlfriend because you pulled up in a cool car one day and the doors went up?
No, she always said she really loves me for who I am, but I think it's probably the car. It must be. No. Well, in the Netherlands, it's actually not that normal to approach people. It's just really live and let live kind of thing. And it's like when they see, maybe you especially kids, they don't really have inhibition, so they're just like, oh wow, mom, look at that. But here in Ireland, like people have come up to me, like just older people, they're just going, oh, wow, I've never seen that car. It's so long since I've seen that.
So people have approached you more here in Ireland than in the Netherlands?
In Netherlands, it's nearly not happened at all. And here it's like whenever I'm down in the city and I open it, there's like 2-3 different people just, whoa, look at that, and coming up, and yeah.
That's very interesting. And so like, what do you think of living in Ireland? Is it very different to the Netherlands? Have you adapted to it?
Well, I think there's a major difference between Ireland and Dublin. Because of course, Dublin is the big city, and now I'm here in Waterford. I think, this is pretty cool. But in Dublin, I wouldn't want to live in such a big city. I'm from a little village where we've got like 500 people. So then to go to 1.2 million people, that's a bit. Yeah, feels a bit. That's a big leap.
Yeah, and the traffic is crazy in Dublin.
Yes. I've nearly not used my car at all. So.
Really?
Yeah.
So you don't even use it to go to work every day?
No. Well, I work in Dublin too, so there's no parking.
Right. Okay. Any plans for the Toyota Sera in the future? Like, what are the things that you're going to do to it in the near to medium term future?
Well, I'm planning for this one that you'll see in the video. That's this one, just to keep the original, to keep it really well, because it's already that well done. It's already that amazing. And the other one, I would like to convert it to 4-wheel drive and give it a manual one, maybe beef up the engine a little.
Wow.
and put the white Castrol livery on it, like it's a rally car.
Oh, yeah.
But it's, you know, dreams are there to be dreamt, so
You'll have to
eventually we'll get there. But
start practicing the welding.
oh yeah, it will take a while. Yes.
Well, look, that covers it for today, lads. We've had a very exciting day. Thank you so much for coming down, Faas. I really appreciate it.
Not a problem.
And we've had a blast today, and it's great having another Toyota Sera owner around and see what actually driving.
Oh, one last thing, if you want to check out at toyota.nl, there's if you just put Toyota and then Faas and then Sera,
I'll put the
my
link.
name.
I'll put the link.
then you'll find an article about me, which you'll probably love to see. So.
Link down below. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in. The videos have started back up again now, so keep tuned on the Drive Quirky podcast and YouTube channel, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.